You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, one's got to wonder out loud if Turner Sports would have really entered into this broadcasting agreement with the Unrivaled 3x3 Basketball League. Now, I said I just didn't know if I had any much interest in this at all. If Caitlin Clark was going to play, I probably would have checked some of the games out. But we're talking about a league that's starting in January, right in that pressure cooker area of the National Football League. And there was no way I was tuning out of National Football League games for a 3x3 basketball league. Even if Caitlin Clark would have played, it would have been a real hard sell. If I had nothing going on, yeah, I might check in. But I can tell you this, I don't know how this league is going to make it for any length of time. All right, they'll try to claim it's some kind of success, but I think it's dead on arrival. Why? Well, no amount of pulling in Kate Martin, Lexie Hull, or agreeing to State Farm sponsorships got the Unrivaled League Caitlin Clark. She's not going to play. And I got to tell you, kind of bravo to her. I mean, honestly, bravo to her, because unfortunately, there's so many players involved with this league that can't stand her. I kind of was rooting for her not to play because I didn't want them to be able to profit off of her. Well, they won't now. They won't now. And that Messi-like deal that they were putting together, that $1 million a year plus ownership, yada, 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 she just didn't need the money. I mean, honestly, with all these endorsements and everything, she didn't need the money. And now we will get to see the byproduct of this is we get to see a at full strength, at full rested Caitlin Clark for the actual WNBA season. ESPN. Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark will not play in the new 3-on-3 league Unrivaled in its inaugural season, a source with knowledge of the situation told ESPN on Wednesday. By the way, oh man, she better have her head on a swivel, because some of these players are going to be furious when they look up and their games have drawn 109,000 viewers or something extremely pathetic, when they're all wondering, why is nobody watching? By the way, college basketball ratings aren't good right now either. Just saying. Women's college basketball, that is. Unrivaled announced the players who will be on its 6 teams Wednesday. Guys, we've got Angel Reese on the same squad as Lexie Hull. Oh, boy. Good luck, Lexie. Seriously. If I was her, I'd consider withdrawing that. That could be an ugly situation for her. Unrivaled games will be played in Miami beginning January 17th. Clark was the WNBA Rookie of the Year this past season after being the number 1 pick out of Iowa, where she set the NC2A Division I career scoring record for women's and men's basketball. Clark will still be busy with events in the WNBA's offseason. Last week, she took part in a Pro-Am at the Annika LPGA tournament. It was announced on Tuesday she will be guest speaker for a Women's Sports Awards luncheon at Kansas City, Missouri at the T-Mobile Center. Clark averaged 19.2, 5.7, and a league-best 8.4 assists per game. Keep in mind, she was a rookie. So, a little response to this. We all knew she wouldn't. She told us she was going to enjoy the offseason, maybe play some golf. Yeah, but there was a report that came out last week that stated that she might have been considering it. So I don't know if I would just automatically say, well, she told us that. I mean, I'm sure she gave it some thought. Ironic, the assist leader didn't assist them, and I'm so glad. I love it, actually. I actually love it, because now we've got an actual comparison. I mean, just not only the WNBA games without Caitlin Clark and what that looks like, but we're going to have a direct comparison when it comes to ratings in games without Caitlin Clark. Good luck. I mean, of some other league. I think this league is dead. I mean, they haven't even started. And this is going to, without her, this league's not going to make it. Let's be real here. Seriously. I mean, honestly. For real, maybe they budgeted for CC's salary, but she declined. They opened 6 additional roster spots. They can't afford her even if they tried. I agree. Good. 3-on-3 is boring. If same as the Olympics, I will take a hard pass on watching. Yes, smart decision. This is good. Smart decision by her. It would be a big waste of time for her considering she's bigger in the WNBA and they treated her like shit. So why would she play in this league to help them? I agree. That was the big thing. And again, I think you're going to have some players that are actually going to be angry, and I wonder what the response is going to be because the ratings are not going to be good for this thing. I mean, as soon as you count out Caitlin Clark, it's a wrap. All right, I don't know how you can have an Angel Reese on every single team, and it's not going to do any good. I mean, we saw that. Yeah, I mean, Caitlin Clark drew roughly 2.75 times the amount, almost 3 times the amount of viewers that any other teams without her drew in television ratings throughout the year. And if you gave somebody at Turner Sports Truth Serum, would they admit, we wish we hadn't have done this now? Now we've got ownership in a league, and I think that there's no way you will convince me that Turner Sports entered into this. I think they thought when they got behind this and they put out some kind of financial package, it's my belief they thought for sure they were going to convince Caitlin Clark of playing. The joke's on you because now you're involved in this league, and I understand there's this new, TNT is becoming a sports network. Don't know if people realize that. So they're looking for sports content, but this league is looking for a broadcast partner. All right? I mean, they could have made this league pay to play like the original XFL did just a couple of not the original, but the reboot in 2020, the COVID XFL. They were paying for television time. This league might have had to have done that. By the way, with these salaries, if TNT Sports wasn't involved, I think this thing would have one season, and that would be it. It would be over. May still be like that. I cannot wait to see what the ratings on this thing looks like. And I don't blame her. These players treated her like garbage all season. Gino Auriemma has had all these poor things to say about Caitlin Clark. Why reward these people? She didn't. Good for her. Peace. I'm out. I can't wait for the woke sports media to come after her for this. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.